やられたんだ。素敵な呪縛さ、逃げられない。だけどそれはもう昔のこと。俺にはすでに必要ないもの。いらないぜ、もういらないんだぜ。これから変わってゆくのさ、俺はリフレッシュリフレッシュ、振り返りはしない。進み続ける、新しいことがしたい。見たことない聞いたことない、チャレンジャーなのさいつも。ライバルは自分。強い力に憧れてた。すべてゼロにする、そんなパワー。だけどそれが弱さというもの。俺にはすでに必要ないもの。いらないぜ、もういらないんだぜ。これから変わってゆくのさ、俺はリフレッシュリフレッシュ、なくしたりはしない。作り出すのさ、新しいことがしたい。見たことない聞いたことない、チャレンジャーなのさいつも。どこまでも進む。だけど周りを見渡せば一人ぼっちで誰もいない。空回り不安だぜ。聞いたことない言葉で歌おう。ララララマ
Hello? Hello, hello, hello? I live. Hi. Hi, I missed you. Oh my gosh. I am cranking the heater in my room. Spencer. Spencer. I just had 4 days without power to my house and you bonk me. Yeah. For those who don't know my area. Oh, welcome back, meal. I read welcome back, meal, and I thought you were implying I was the meal. No, the bonk item is meal. Yeah, an ice storm hit my area and took down a bunch of wires. So we have just been vibing, doing stuff by daylight, sitting around the dark in dusk, keeping warm. We have a vintage heater with a manual ignition mode, so we did not freeze. Most of it came down to keeping the groceries chilled. We had it much nicer than some people have. I actually was working on this when my power initially started going out. So I'm just raring to get back to it. Pretty self-explanatory. Bonk away. Speaking of Huang, I'm gonna leave my Discord peeking up on my screen so I can see when you guys reply to the Discord. I will multitask for a bit. If it's hot and our power dies, you don't have to worry about dying. Well, depends on how hot, because overheating is a very valid thing to be worried about. Well, place had plenty of brownouts, but one time you remember there was an ice storm. Immediately with the nose pick. Hi, Bit Crush! Thank you for following. But yeah, so if you know, I did not make my model. It is made with VTuber Kit, so all of these assets are pre-made and pre-rigged, with some customizations that I've done to it. So I'm trying to style copy and do a rotational view of the character. Shimpy. Thank you. What kind of date you have, your Durangar? Feel free to spill the tea. But yeah, I'm gonna spend some time working on the rotational view. I'm hoping to make it like, what would you call it? Like a character reference sheet. And then if I'm not too sleepy, we might hop on the Minecraft SMP server because that launched while I was away. We were trying to unite when it was all dark. It was like we were walking through a lucid dream due to what we were seeing. Yeah. That's a mood. I grew up on well water in rural areas. So when we lost power, we also lost the water pump that pumped water from the well into the actual living parts of the home. And generally, it was always questionable if we could use the pipes for a little while after, just to be safe and we didn't get anything weird in the pipes. Like mixed water and, you know, if anything crawled in there. So having the power go out in this city, quite a bit easier. Could have sworn it was that little Ankylosaurus from the dinosaur movie walking down the hall at your point, and Cerberus was in your brother's room. The dark does strange things to your mind. Oh, welcome. Hi, Alfies. I almost said welcome back, but I don't remember if you've popped in before. I think you have. I most certainly recognize you. You were all in your muzz, but just huddling together. Yeah. I was very scared of the dark as a child. So I was always with nightlights and stuff, and I had huge pareidolia where I was just seeing faces on everything all the time. I can relate to that. Min-me, best Ankylosaurus. Valid. I was not exposed much to those movies. I think that they're great pieces of animation. Still scared of the dark to this day? You're valid. I got less scared of the dark the worse my eyesight got, actually. Hi, Gold! Lovely to see you. But yeah, as my eyesight has gotten worse, just developmentally, I think I just had to rely on vision less anytime that I don't have my full-time glasses on. Hi, Panda! lasting damage in the place or surrounding. We haven't checked everything yet. We likely will have some wire damage on some vintage speaker system because we actually smelled smoke from that once we had the initial brownout. But all of our major appliances are good so far. I will destroy the things that lurk in the dark because I am one of those things. But then you won't have any friends to hang out in the dark with. You have nightmares about being back in childhood. Or not childhood, high school. For me, it's all teeth dreams. I never understood people using teeth-related dreams as a trope until that definitely 100% started happening to me all the time, and I was like, oh, this is just hardwired into my brain. The actually dangy things. Dangy things, is that what I said? Actually dangerous things. Yeah, there's some good friends in the dark. For example, spiders and centipedes eat other bugs in your house, and they like the dark. No, they are good little boys. Heard the anthem of the king of all cosmos. I feel it. I feel it in the cosmos. Sagittarius came galloping back. Have centipedes. I'm scared of centipedes, but I've started to get over my fear of house centipedes. Specifically, they're almost more fluffy with their legs, just because of the density of them. It's like linky, long centipedes that spook me the most right now. Creature friends. Can't hang out with some of the centipedes around here. You got some spicy centipedes? It is a valid mechanism to be a spicy centipede, but we definitely, as people, do not have to interact with them. Little centipedes in your on your salamander terrarium. They had babies and then went extinct. They did their best. Don't like bugs, crawly creatures? It's understandable. I have always loved bugs like my entire life, but I try not to be harsh on people who are still afraid, because there's definitely something hardwired in your brain to be afraid of things that flutter and nip and crawl, because those are all things that can, like, spread diseases or make you sick, and so it's just natural selection. You can train yourself to get over it, but having it built in is valid. Got attacked by a flying cockroach. Oh my god. That's rude. That cockroach was not respecting your personal space. Some bugs are helpful. Yes. Did you just say that dragonflies can give you a high five? He just hates me specifically. Hi, Slug. I hope you're doing well. I just got my electrical power back after 4 days of an ice storm. Oh my god. I'm gonna pick you up and shake you, you little bug. Slew. Pseudo-scorpions. Yeah. Scorpions without tails. Honestly, aren't spiders technically, like, really close to pseudo-scorpions? Oh my gosh, that little squeezy animation. I did not know. I did not know that was already an emote. Also, leave it to Twitch for me to have had to leave for 4 days, and my chicken dance emote still hasn't processed. I want to give you guys the chicken dance emote. They're so tiny that they annoy flies. That's adorable. Nose pick. Yep. Hey Durangar, if you strike gold, you gotta share. Spider scorpion is something you don't expect to happen anytime soon. Well, spiders and scorpions are very close to each other taxonomically. Like, obviously scorpions have that big adaptation of having a stinger tail, but otherwise a lot of their biology is similar. Hi Plushie! I hope you're doing well! Jumping spiders, destroy your hero collies. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! I love jumping spiders. They're so baby. They're in the same egg group, just like, you know, field Pokemon. Something Vaporeon is the most Connor to Connor communication. Yes. That's when my two brain cells get together and decide to actually do something. They live off thin layers of heat on the rocks and eat whatever bugs are blown up on the wind. Me too. I too live on a small heated rock and consume things that are tossed haphazardly in my direction. The brain cells have arrived. Sleepy otter. It's a sleepy baby. Me on my rock. Bro's sunning themselves. Bro is thermoregulating as we speak. So, you know what they say about bugs in your skin? I'm sorry to say this, but they're kind of right. I don't know what they say. If that's a common phrase, haven't heard. Two bugs kinda live on us. I guess there's a couple of common, like... Oh! Yeah! Mites. Not just face mites, but there's mites on everything, and they're just good little friends. That's just part of your skin biome. It's normal. I live inside of you. Slug. Slug, I'm gonna have you surgically removed. Not because I don't want you there, but because I want to see you. I cannot see you if you're inside. Take you to dinner. It was born under a rock, hide in walls, floor shadows, way smaller than me, and sometimes in plain sight. What are you, like a cartoon, like slipping into those areas in Hammerspace style? Slug, you're not a tapeworm. I simply love the inside of the walls. Oh, you simply live, okay. The agreement was you stayed near the brain only. Oh my god. Slug is allowed to parasitically pilot our bodies like a Gundam with some house rules. Glad to see you're back online? Yeah! It seems everything's okay. Brain slug, brain slug. Hey guys, if you haven't checked out the Love Slug, they also stream. So does Glottal. Wong streams sometimes, more so on YouTube. I definitely recommend you check each other out. Y'all so good. Y'all good babies. You can't modify that one. Thanks for the password. Bro's handing out social security numbers? Aight. Alright. Music should be on autoplay. Oh, there we go. Just had a very quiet startup. I'm gonna bump that manually. You can check out Doodle Connor. Thank you, Higgs. You guys are so sweet to me and each other. You don't have your no you card here, Glottal.
Bugs are in your skin. Bugs are in your skin. The only way to get them out is to grab the shotgun and put down the one-eyed purple people esters in the nearby playground. And I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
Shotguns are not effective against bugs. I do not recommend it. Of course, that immediately sends me back to, Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. It's bugs, bro! It's bugs! Hi, Dreki! Dreki, I hope you're doing well. Yes, they are. You can prove that to me on yourself. I will not be using the scientific method. Average Australian bugs. Gordon, quit fucking with the microwave. Gotta use the salt shotgun thing. Oh my god. Hey. Hi. You gotta use the fly swatter. The mosquitoes are big enough to snatch off small children. No, you're thinking of crane flies. Them's are babies. Jokes aside, lots of people see crane flies and they assume that they're just really big mosquitoes. And I get why, but it's so funny to me because I pick those guys up by the legs. I just like snatch them. I pluck them off of things. They're just like, well, all my legs are basically leashes. Now I have to deal with it. At least they're not botflies. Yeah, botflies do scare me. But yeah, I look human, but at some point I learned how to lurk in real life. It's part of where you learn you are a bit of all creatures came from. Crane flies are small and catchable. Mosquito hawks? I think I have heard that before. But I think that name comes from the assumption that they hunt and eat mosquitoes? But I don't know if that's true. I think they eat smaller things like aphids and mites and stuff. Of course, I am not an entomologist. I could have been. Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends. Oh, you are sending me back. That show was so ugly, I loved it. Yeah, I don't believe that crane flies eat mosquitoes, but I could be wrong. Gosh, I worked at an animal shelter for a little while. I quit because of the hazards and stress. Not terribly long in, but let me tell you, being there during the summer when it was tick season, it was so funny watching the medical team get super excited about the size of the ticks they were finding. Like, they actually kept a jar of, like, a cleaning preserving fluid full of the stuff that they pulled off of the dogs. And so they would just, like, run up to us in, like, the lobby and be like, check out the size of this tick, it's like the size of a dime! I'm like, oh my god. It's, like, so nasty. Then I remember the white and red spider ugly. Hig, did you work, medical for some sort of animal staff? That's awesome, if so. Every other character is more closely designed with their insect. Then you get Spiderus and his wife and their uncanny human faces and hands. Yeah. Agreed, they definitely didn't make the comfiest design choices. Ain't natural, pa. The actual knowledge of creatures is Swiss cheese. Fun fact, Swiss cheese is not a creature. I am joking on you. Ooh, your dogs had ticks. You were on tick removal. Fair. It's also very good to know how to do right. And very important to do in general. Because Lyme disease is gnarly. And no one wants it. They had a child and it got the dad's chin. But what if I had that chin? Don't picture it. Don't picture it. Don't worry about it, Alphys. Don't even worry about it. Not great at keeping after your own creatures, staying lack of consistency. That's understandable, and it's incredibly good of you to acknowledge that. Some people have like ADD, ADHD, depression, and it prevents them from being able to reliably care for other creatures. And acknowledging that you might not be the best pet owner for every kind of pet is very important and good of you. What if your chin was Swiss cheese? Then I would go to a doctor and get it filled. It'd be you with the Joe Swanson jawline. Oh my god. Is that Duke Nukem? You have that and more. You are a trooper. Chin filling surgery. Something millimeters of bone. Oh my god. Would you still love me if I was an incel? You better not. You know, this low energy pet that's mostly self-reliant. Yeah. As I said, it's incredibly important that you're able to acknowledge that part of yourself and not putting, like, a small animal at risk because of it. It's small, but it's not military. Depends. Are you person-sized or slug-sized? Because if you're slug-sized, then I would have... No, we're done with this. I can offer ravioli in these trying times. Iggs, do you know that I actually don't eat anything noodles? You can learn all that and more by hitting, exclamation point Connor fact. Hey, Night Gamer, did you know that you could hit exclamation point Connor fact and not have to think about this conversation? There's also exclamation point Otter fact. That should be giving you a Connor fact. Hello? LokiBot? Thank you for the nya. But maybe because I didn't actually go through the prompt for it, let me do... No, what? Okay, something about my power having gone out may have messed up the routing? Because LokiBot uses, like, specifically, like, the file location stuff. Actually, let me try Otter fact. No! Okay, this is gonna make me bonkers. I am going to reload LokiBot. Clicky clicky. Okay. Show me the goods. Show me the goods. Oh gosh, now I've minimized everything. No!
Hey bot, wake up. It's time to work.
I'll have to figure that out later. Can you ask a question? Absolutely. Oh hey! Stop looking at my Discord. This sounds more like a fax machine. It does though. My gosh. You totally didn't see a fantasy D&D style roleplay server on my screen on accident. That's definitely not what happened. Do you have a better copy, Plus? Wake up, Samurai! Oh wait, I saw a post earlier, that between the times when the first fax machine was invented, when Lincoln was assassinated, and when samurai were officially disbanded in Japan, those times overlapped, so there was a 20-year period where theoretically Abraham Lincoln could have received a fax from a samurai. Not one you'll like, fish dog? Oh no, Victor. Oh no. Wasn't in reality for the moments you saw nothing. Valid. Escape reality. Get out of here. Why did they disband the samurai? I guess for the same reason cowboys aren't really a thing? Because the lifestyle is different? I mean, you don't really have much of a reason to be doing, like, sword-based combat these days. This has been on Your Mind for Weeks. The other day in GLaDOS RPG, how did you know it was a... how did you know you were a girl like her? I'm so sorry that wording spooked you. Well, I'm trying to remember. I mean, you definitely pick out a lot of the feminine designs and do little cute blushies at them. Oh, I didn't hear that troll Connor. I hope that actually went off. We don't need police in Japan. Nah. Yeah. But yeah, cats, you definitely give blushies to lots of cute girl characters. And I am aware that you're like Ace. And Ace, oftentimes, it's not strict, but I've met a lot of Ace people who have always leaned towards bi or pan because sex not being a factor for them then leaves less room for having that hang-up of like, oh, well, what if I find out that I don't like certain types of biology on people? It's just like, nope. I just want someone to bring home the bacon and watch movies with me. Because they're a remnant of the old world with imperial rule. They swore fealty to an emperor and not the people of the country. Bi-Pan and Arrow Ace are closer than they seem. Girls are pretty. Oh, I'm a girl liker. I am broadly under the Pan umbrella and the Demi umbrella, but I have a complicated relationship with all of it. Slug, you can be as political as you want in my comment section. If it got on a topic that I wasn't comfortable with, I would ask kindly. Newly declared Pan Flux! Oh, fantastic. Honestly, I kind of prefer it when chat has some good political theorists, because I have strong political opinions, but I'm not good at wording things on the fly. So having people who I know are going to behave, but also have an interesting and well thought out conversation is like valuable to me. It enables conversations that I don't feel that I myself are like eloquent enough to fully navigate on my own. I feel like I fully endorse certain things. Like, I am left-wing. I want all people to be treated like people. I want equity and equality. But I don't know a lot of names and faces of people who are actually in politics, let alone global politics. Oh my god. Oh, wanna know favorite thing about my model? Yes, tell me. I want that emo. Please don't prevent crime. Arming everyone could be an ideal situation because training and familiarity, or would not be an ideal situation because of familiarity is important. So mental health is a factor when dealing with weapons. The otter chirps. I peep and beep. Did the birds do okay during the outage? I actually drove them to my grandmother's house for the first day when we didn't have any heat. Because in my area it was getting between 35 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and before we realized that the heat could be manually turned on, we decided to take them with me to my grandmother's so that they're warm, and then we brought them back. So beyond that, their only upset was having to deal with it being darker earlier for them. Birds can actually get stressed out from their like sleep cycle getting disrupted. Fat mood, me too. So they might be a little stressy, but they're warm and happy and they're peeping. And I love my little girls. When the birds go off in your mouth, there's a freak. True. The magic of being an otter means that it just kind of works out. Inside the borbs would be cold turkey. They did their best. The idea that on Modernizing Japan, having this cast of very old school warriors with very expensive government salaries wasn't a good idea. That's true. It would also be very expensive to have samurai. When I had chinchillas in Lost Power New York, they friggin' enjoyed the cold. I mean, they have to be fluffy for a reason. Japan as a whole reworked many of their casts around the Restoration era. Oh, music name? Absolutely. Not that again. This is Scorching Savannah High School Performance from the Katamari Forever soundtrack. You've got a handprint to your face. Bro! Be gentle! Be gentle with Durin God. Softest creatures in existence. Minky soft. The most hair per hair follicle, you think. Actually, one of the otter facts that we can't use right now is that otters have about 800 hairs per square inch. So maybe otters compete with that because they have to be waterproof. They wanted to pay samurai money, so they became landowners or industrial owners. Gotcha. So it sounds like the privilege of being a samurai went from being like in the Imperial Army to instead like feeding into things like owning land ownership, and then it was slowly, like, for the most part, depopularized and changed in tone until it was something completely different, and then they like outlawed, not like outlawed, but formally did away with samurai. What you said about arming everyone reminds you what the Roosin' Badger said advertising that new design, Gamer Subcups. That class was called Shizoku. Neat. Okay, I think I fussed with this hand enough. No, I definitely have not. Ooh. Okay, let's push it this way. I love cheating with the liquefy tool. They ended all of that in a civil reform after World War II. And thank you, Higgs, for being the Wikipedia expert. Chinchillas repel water as well. Looks up to 60 hairs per follicle. Pretty impressive. If he was present, he would release robotic T-Rexes into the major cities. No police or military can interfere in order to test if the fighters fast food. What? That would have so many casualties. If feudal era Japan currency was even based around the amount of rice that can be produced / consumed. That's how closely tied land and power was. That civil reform was imposed by the United States. True. And then America was like, sorry we dropped 2 bombs on you. Would you like some capitalism? And they said, please, we'll draw anime girls. Kyocera riff in that song. Yeah. I actually have not gotten the chance to play any of the Katamari games. I would probably really like them. Makes you want to scream the lyrics. Many casualties are needed to save the city. I directly disagree, Spencer. For example, if you just said whoever's gonna die is gonna die, should be a rule, anyone with a disability would inherently be, like, a shoo-in for not surviving. And people do not deserve to die because they are born with a disadvantage in that way. And there's tons of other factors like that. You have the fact that some people make different incomes, some people live in, like, better areas for survival. For example, if there was a zombie apocalypse, like, Michigan would probably do the best out of any of the United States because of how much fresh water we have. There's just so many different advantages that it's not really fair to say if people would die, they should die. Yep. Are expendable in those type of assessments? Yeah. No human life should be expendable. I definitely get where sometimes people feel like that would fix things, because it comes from the idea that stupid people will get themselves killed and then we won't have stupid people. But the thing is, people were thinking that about COVID. They said, well, all the anti-vaxxers will die and then stupid will die out. That's not what happened. We had a bunch of people die because they're immunocompromised. Some people die because they're anti-vaxxers. Yeah. So, you are good, Spencer. I'm definitely not, like, upset. In fact, I really like being able to go on this big tangent. Stupid people deserve to live too. Fair. The stupid is eternal. For the amount of people who will willfully stand up and declare, I am stupid, I think having empathy for stupid people is also good. Oh, your grandma... I'm sorry. Let me have some water real quick. Yeah. I got lucky enough to not lose anyone close to me during the height of this pandemic, but I had quite a few friends who are immunocompromised and basically could do nothing during the big scary parts of lockdown. Like, just completely locked homebody out of fear of how easily just one case of the virus would kill them. Also, you know, not even people dying. There are lots of people who still have lung damage after they survived a case. Condolence to those who did. Yeah, that's a mood plushie. One of your weirdest connections to the pandemic was the knowledge that your experience would have been drastically different if your ex hadn't broken up before because she was immunocompromised. That's a very interesting, like, I'm sure that's a very specific and strange feeling. Because I'm sure that you don't necessarily mean, like, bad. Hopefully it was amicable. But you probably kept thinking about her, right? I mean, I still think about people who have left my life and people who have hurt me, but, like, empathetically, and wondering, like, if they're getting through things alright. Your serotonin doesn't depend on idiots. This is probably the first half of your mess. Nice. Also, do remember, it's very hard to read people's tone through stuff like text. So, you may have thought that Higgs was kind of coming at you, but that's quite possibly because you're still feeling a little riled up. Because chat disagreed with you about some of the earlier political stuff. Yeah, it can be... yeah, it can be interesting because I feel like text conversations can move a lot faster topically sometimes than verbal conversations. And then you have, like, mixing emotions from one subject to another. So we just went from that big tirade totally into this very personal conversation about loss of a relative. And, yeah. Thanks, plushie. That could be, actually, what, the political comment, the samurai, or the robot tears? Well, I think both. Both you came in kinda hot with an idea that I feel you were probably mostly phrasing as a joke, but weren't fully, you know, making fun of it. You were there for some of it. And we took some parts seriously because there are parts that we feel should be taken seriously. And just any sense of rejection can make people feel more defensive. And so then the next step of that is then your, like, cortisol and your social anxiety might be raised. And so the next thing that comes up in topic may be completely harmless, but you might feel a little spicier about it, even if, you know, you fully acknowledged, you know, why the other part of the conversation went the way it did. You went to the restroom and missed most of the convo. Popped in with people talking about the pandemic? Yeah. No matter how bad me and my exes have broken up, I wish unto them an unrelenting happiness. That's sweet. That's good vibes, Sterngard. The reduction of real political perspective reduced to jokes and being relatively dismissed when corrections offered. Maybe. Yeah. I think it comes down person to person. And personal preference is highly important when you are taking into consideration your conversation partner. There's a time and place for everything. I'm just gonna rotate this. Time to be a little lazy. Essentially repeating what the Russian Badger said during his ad. Oh, it's hard to tell from him if he's making a joke or not. Oh my god. Sounds like a spicy dude. Spicy dude with maybe not enough empathy. His platform though, I guess. In terms of the COVID idiots, never figured out what the whole toilet paper thing was about. Two things. Fear and supply chain problems. For you, not you for 1x. Remember you did it. Oh, that's a spicy one. You know, Cats, you are a very soft and nice person. Whatever they did, they clearly earned your spice. Oh my gosh. Truth be told, during the pandemic, I had a crazy big falling out with my inner circle of friends, and it was mostly orchestrated by one dude who was mad at me because I wouldn't date him. And because I had, like, dirt on him for him, like, not quite assaulting me, but really not respecting my physical boundaries. And so, during the pandemic, he was living with all of them in a shared house, and I was in the school dorms. And suddenly he comes at me like, by the way, everyone's mad at you. And I'm like, what? And so I assess myself. I'm like, well, I just started new meds, so I'm cognizantly a little different. Maybe people just don't know how to deal with me yet? And so I text them, I make a group text, and I'm like, by the way, I'm sorry about XYZ. It was wrong for me to inconvenience you by being weird. And then they blew up at me because I quote-unquote was treating them like a unit. But here's the thing. Their main critique was that I treated them as a unit in that text. But these people, during our later arguments, they would have each other proofread each other's messages to me. Like, how are you going to, like, make that a crux of why I'm a bad friend to you when you're going to, like, congeal into one unit in this little house, mix all of your ideas together, and then, like, literally have each other read what your private texts ingoing and outgoing are from each other. Absolute unit. Oh my god. You feel this, your ex cheated on you in an open relationship and somehow has it being your fault that you weren't comfortable with her relationship. When one of our friends, being more than friends, apparently you were controlling? Oh my god. Messy. Messy. You were the crazy ex, but not on purpose. Mental illness can make you act like a monster, and I'm gonna assume that you and purpose is there in purpose. ADHD makes consistent communication difficult. Yeah, unintentional doesn't excuse behavior. Oh, thank you, Night Gamer. Autism, ADHD. I had never seen it abbreviated like that. Yeah. Self-hatred is also terrible. More often than not, like, all self-hatred is severe overcorrection from the brain. You should be able to take some of it, but there is a gosh darn limit to how much you should listen to the brain goblins, because the brain goblins, they lie. Okay, transfer. My god. Oof. Okay, I'm almost done with the line art for this bit. That would be really nice. After 8th grade, you gave up being turned down at the top of a cable lift car. Spencer, I know a bit about you because we're pals. We're pals in other circles. You have a lot of life left to live. Not dating in your early years is not that strange. There are lots of paths in life, and having a series of middle school and high school emotional partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, etc. just isn't actually that common. Talking about the goblins? Well, you're talking about pulling out and beat them. Yeah, beat the goblins. But I am talking about you mentioning, being turned down and stuff. Yeah. Like, I didn't get into my first relationship until, I think, senior year of high school, and it was an online relationship. And, like, I had lots of opportunities to jump into relationships, and I just didn't take them because I know that especially young love is usually really, really messy and stupid because of the, you know, level of maturity in the brain. Your first major relationship was when you were 21. Hi, thanks for the lurk, Kings. I hope you have a fantastic one. Noticed for a big thing that your rejection sensitivity dysphoria. Let me scroll up. Rejection sensitivity dysphoria is terrible. However, if you can get in front of the rejection to some degree, you can usually soften the blow. Like the last few times you have asked people out, you usually preference that with you are happy to be friends and want to stay friends no matter what. That's understandable and good. Yeah, rejection sensitivity dysphoria is mean. Oh, like a good night? Absolutely. Rest well, Higgs. Didn't have your first date till you were 17. Yeah. But yeah, that not getting into anything at a young age is not abnormal. I feel like media has actually greatly contributed to people feeling like they're losers if they haven't started dating as early as grade school. Like, gosh, you think about how young some people who consider themselves incels are, and you look at them and you're like, sir, not everyone is having their first child in their early 20s. You have just been, like, red-pilled on the idea that the ideal of being, like, a trad wife and trad chad is, like, marrying right out of high school and having as many kids as possible. No. You can wait until you're 30. Your genes are gonna be okay. You'll still be able to feel love and be happy. Gosh. If I give them an out and they take the out you gave them, it helps so much. Yeah. Had a few other school stories. The time you tried to make a card game off of a scratch and almost ended up in detention due to a black market my god. Spencer, you invented gambling. Yeah, shows like Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. You needed a middle school relationship. Nasty. And then you get into the fact that all of those shows have like 20-year-olds acting as like middle schoolers and stuff. And then you have people thinking that, well, I'm supposed to be this like physically attractive at this age too. And it's like, you're a baby. You are a whole baby. Stop listening to whatever Dan Schneider has been trying to tell you. Dan Schneider is a freak. You only wanted to date people, you've just been being bullied for never having been kissed. Yeah. Bullying for that sort of thing is stupid. Because you know the people that actually did date at that point, those dates did not mean much. And most of them dissolved so quickly. Into a boy's home, you and your roommate got a chessboard out of pen and paper. You got in trouble because it was a free time act. Oh my god. That's like, I know there's reasons for it, how like they're highly restrictive about what you can have when you're in like a mental facility, for, you know, like a mental health facility. But sometimes it's like so excessive. It's like, come on. People gotta have a reason to live. Let them play solitaire. No ppvz Heroes was out at the time, so you thought you'd make a game while you were assigned to sit at the school store. Do you think in middle school meant holding hands in the backseat of your parents' car? Same time, school rules can be dumb. Yeah. A lot of the time, I like to think that if the only thing you have to be mad about is super petty rules, that probably means your life is pretty comfortable. Man, I'm not happy with that hand yet. Your boy's home was part of the troubled teens industry. That's the only story you can share that isn't deeply depressing. Much more restrictive? Yeah. Troubled teens, like, programs like that are upsetting because it feels like it punishes the children, usually for the parents not being good parents. Like, no kid usually, like, is born and says, I think today I'll be evil. I think in this lifetime I'm gonna do bad things. Usually it is home systemic. And with that said, little children basically always try out being evil at least once when they're babies. Like, all children will try to steal or hurt or get in trouble just to see the reaction, because they need to, like, experience the cause and effect and understand that typically when you hurt someone, you feel, like, empathy about it. You feel bad about it, or there are societal punishments associated with that. And that's just kind of normal. Like, it's not that strange for children to have a bad phase or two. Yeah, learning boundaries and empathy. But yeah, it's a shame that some children get, like, treated as evil, especially when they're probably just exploring, you know, a natural part of being their age sometimes. And of course, that comes with limits and stuff, but broadly. Religious school had a rule about long hair past a certain point. The principal was chewing on someone in class when the student pointed to the cross and said, "But Jesus had long hair." The kid was dragged out and yelled at to cut their hair. Okay, but he's right. He's right. He's right, and they were mad that he was right. Let him cook. Ooh, that little riff in there that's using the original Katamari's melody. Yeah! Good stuff. That was the first mistake, thinking a religion school actually cared about what Jesus taught. Ugh. Oof. Yeah. I am not anti-religion, and I am not religious. I am pro-kindness. And as long as the religion hasn't diluted itself to thinking that it's okay for it to be about hurting other people, it's probably okay. Small town moments. If you had a... Whoa, cats! Oh, that's a nasty moment. I also grew up rural, but I didn't see anything that nasty. I'm sorry. Like, I know it probably wasn't targeted at you, but I'm sorry you even had to live somewhere that nasty. That sounds like some real backwater bullshit. The choo-choo. Anti-religious instructions using their platform to harm other groups. Mm-hmm. Yes. Now, I am pro-tax churches. Churches do some good things. They feed lots of people who need to be fed. They shelter people who need to be sheltered. But pay taxes. You make lots of money. Pay taxes. If you care about the community, you want good roads, right? Pay taxes. Churches want a say in legislation. I don't think they should have any kind of say. Except for democratic say. If you want to be tax exempt, you can't lobby for legislation. You know, that's fair. Ooh, going back up to cats, you were in a big town, 7 million people in a city, and they did, that's gross. That is, like, absolutely revolting behavior. Gonna grab that. I think the eye... Yeah, eyes on this letter. I have dark circles in real life, so does my little creature. You're white passing and you didn't realize it in middle school, so you took advantage of it in high school. If you even hung out with the evil groups, you were evil. Only now and again there would be a token student invited into the popular groups to show, hey look, we aren't racist. That is gross. That is nasty. Someone might look at that and argue, well, maybe it was just a correlation, but the fact that it went unchecked even. I assume you didn't have any teachers or anything step in. Freaky nasty. Yeah. It's not like 7 million people participated in that, but it's the fact that they didn't live in a small town. Of course, the idea that it didn't get exposed to media, I'm sure the school specifically didn't, like, want that to get publicized. Like, if there was a big parent-teacher meeting and someone made a fuss about it and brought news crews in, maybe that would happen, but likely it got, like, smothered down. Pretty Cure, there was a lot of bugles in the giant rope. You talking about the anime Pretty Cure? I haven't watched Pretty Cure. Oh, pretty sure that there was a lot of bulges because they swept stuff under there. That makes sense. Here I was thinking that you were talking about the anime Pretty Cure. I don't think the tail color would show up here, but I'm gonna sneak a little bit of it in. Just a little bit. The teachers went along with it. We had West Side Story as a play. We had 2 Spanish kids in the musical, but everyone else was white, and oh no. Oh, they did brownface at your school. And they made one Spanish girl play blonde hair, blue eyes character. I mean, at least they were willing to give, people of color, students of color, other roles than being characters of color, but putting makeup on people to make them look Hispanic is nasty. It's okay if they were to act in those roles, but the makeup is no. That is gnarly. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to use beep. Oh gosh, I said eep. Someone do exclamation point eep. I said the eep. Who actually did an at-eep? Thank you, Gold. The sacred eep button. I'm glad my stream element redeems are working. I am good pals with the person who makes LokiBot, so we're gonna have to troubleshoot why the heck LokiBot's commands aren't working right now. Graduated in 2005. You need the gif of the emoji disintegrating. I mean, all you get is clout. You don't need a little bit of clout, do you? You want the glory? You want the honor? I'm sure you don't need it. Why am I like this? Maybe 6 in 2005. Oh! Yeah, we're a really similar age. Oh yeah, then I get to do all sorts of fun shading on the hair too. I forgot about that. Chatty birds. Pets. Okay. Transfer lower layer. I'm just gonna grab this. Actually, no, let's grab. Yeah, we'll start with that color. That's fine, actually. And, oh, I need to get off Pixfil. in terms of Twitch aging, you're a boomer. Boomer streamers. Valid. Okay, we'll do soft. Okay. Okay, that went fine. I was actually expecting to be very frustrated with this part. Your back feels like it's a boomer. Mood. Smid 2015 as 2005. So you're confused as to how a 6-year-old can graduate high school. You were 9. Okay, I see. Did you know that there's this really cool way where you can tell anyone's age with their social security number? Yeah, if you guys post your social security numbers in chat, I'm totally... No. Do not do that. Do not do that. Uni from 2011. Thank you, Glottal. Yeah, so now we know the exact age. It's like magic. It's a cool magic trick. And just like that, all of your retirement money disappeared. To save a clip, it's by the settings. So if you scroll over the stream, you'll see a clapper. I actually don't get that many clips. I would be very happy to have you guys make some funny clips. Save some funny ha's. Immortalize them. My music just stopped. Hello? Ugh, this is what I get for using YouTube as my jukebox. The failing in the MLG water bucket. Ugh. Listen, it wasn't just your fault. I have very poor reaction time. That is just an actual fact that I have poor reflexes. It requires a vast amount of luck for me to ever respond to something in a video game at the right time. Which is why I am so bad at rhythm games. You're not sure you have the power to do that? No, you should be able to. I've had people save some clips before. In a painting in college that was around the idea of how Hispanics are treated, you even used a photo of the musical your high school did. That sounds very important, and I'm glad you did it. I'm glad that was a positive experience for you. I'm gonna instead add a darker layer here. Lovely to meet you, Cat. That is a very cute emo. Oh my gosh. Okay. Merge. show the height chart. Yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon, by the way. Alright. You tried, and yeah. You think you need to wait till the stream ends so you can go back to the scene. Okay. Well, I mean, you could write down what time the uptime is. That might help. Otherwise, good luck. Do a little salute, 07. Nobody cared though. And you thought they would because of all the activism around how natives are treated. That day you found out their activism is for popularity and they never cared. I am so sorry. That is garbage. Sleuth07? No, I'm talking about, how when you type this. Yeah, that in chat looks like a little person doing a salute. Also, have a good one, Gold. I'm so glad you're taking care of yourself. Yeah. But no, the fact that some people only pretend to care. Hot garbage. Are you surprised by the 07? Okay, also, if you do these, O, R, and Z, it looks like a person who is on their hands and shins, like bowing or super depressed. Okay, really like that collapsing feeded text emoji. Oh, OTL! Yeah, that's another version of the ORZ. It's like most of what you see on Twitter. Support currently A for clout, not because they actually want to have change. Yeah. There's definitely people out there who use social justice as a means to bully people and don't actually contribute anything to political change. And those people are very upsetting to me. Like, those are the kind of people who will cannibalize other people who are left-wing because of X, Y, Z. Here's a tiny, itty-bitty thing that you did or didn't do. Here's something you don't have in your bio. But then they haven't donated anything. They haven't promoted anything. They haven't educated anyone. They haven't tried beyond showing it. Showboating. Same hat, different letters. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta import. Actually, I don't have to import. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna merge visible to new layer. And I'm going to steal the otter. We're going to put the otter on the shirt. Oh, I like this song. Okay, control transform. Mostly all you see is most you see of social justice is bullying people. I have lots of experience with finding positive events in social justice circles. They are there. I think the negative stuff in any political group is going to be very loud. But that's a case of the loud minority a lot of the times. What is the symbol on your shirt? May they see the @ Yeah, it is definitely meant to be the @ but it's also a little otter. A few years ago, your hatred for justice got very broad because of those people. Started saying some things you shouldn't have. Yeah. Thank you, Alphys. The fact that you know now that things you were saying weren't kind to certain groups, that's growth. And I'm so glad that you are growing. I'm gonna squish this in here. Merge layer below. Actually, let me see if I can't find a file. Logo flare. There we go. Okay, some of you may not have seen these. Oh gosh, my English got real weird. Some of you might not have seen this. This is the logo that I use on like YouTube videos, TikTok videos, etc. I'll just let that roll a couple of times. There's a random dot in your drawing and you can't find a layer. Do you have any pens that affect all layers? Clip Studio does have an eraser that does all the layers, so you could bop it with that if you're using Clip. But yeah, it's my little logo bumper. Having it animated, I think, really helps show off that it's an otter. Yeah. Boop. No savey. Procreate. Oh, sudden's in the chat. Do your best. I guess I'm done with this. I kind of can't believe that went as fast as it did. I guess what I could do real quickly, I could make a copy. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cheat the other foot in. Could be real lazy. Yeah. And now we can just totally pretend that I drew both legs in perspective. That's not working either? No! Oh my god. Good to know that my redeems are super whacked up right now because of whatever my computer did. Let me see if I can't activate that for you. It's on cooldown. Okay, well, I can definitely go refund those points. Oh my gosh. So, good to know that I need to look at all of my Loki bot redeems and probably all of... I think those are on Trigger Fire still. Yeah. Let me redeem, or let me return your points. Where do I do that? I did this. Oh, there it is. What? Huh. Oh, manage requests. Okay, I am so smart. No, I don't have it set up right. Okay. Well, I'll give it a try when the cooldown stops. Oh, that's super soon anyways. That's like 30 seconds. $10 says it won't work. Very sorry. otherwise, I guess I'll just jump to Minecraft for a little bit. So I mentioned this earlier, but the SMP that I joined, the Galaxy SMP, had its launch on the 24th. You suggest Hades? Also very tempting. That's because you're hyperfixating on Hades. Valid, fair, understandable. Alright. There you go. There you go. Unless that did actually redeem that, I just didn't see it go. In which case, Sterngar, you just got to double dip for free. Enjoy. You can buy me Halo 3. That's so very kind of you. I don't think that I would enjoy Halo 3 though, because I'm a bit sensitive to gore and stuff. And I believe that Halo 3 has some pretty gritty sci-fi stuff. Did I say Eep? Oh no, you're saying from Minecraft. Oh wait, I don't have the new mod pack installed yet either. So I think that's it. We will definitely do a little bit of Hades. Hey, that's cheating. If I say it as a word, the flood gets pretty nasty. Maybe I could tolerate it. Yeah, you win, game or Night Gamer. We're gonna do a little bit of Hades. If I say EEP, I'm not gonna verbally say because apparently you little monsters are gonna count it. Flood is mostly body horror. Exclamation point EEP. Kinda a distortion of the body. I can handle that. You can tell me all of your Hades knowledge. Valid. Bro. I could not be like a no backseating, no spoiler streamer because I just love knowing. Okay. Cut that music. Doing the gun run. Let me have a little bit of wah-wah. Knowledge is power, and I'm so very power hungry. Oh my gosh, it's so cute that you can see Clip Studio behind that. Let me hide that. There we go. Okay. Let's real quickly put the, what is it, the high contrast pointer on. Because I heard that becomes very important later. Spoilers help relieve the disappointment. I don't disagree. Okay. There he is. Where were we last time? Because you dipped out of streaming a bit. I mean, I still haven't gotten past Meg. And also, I think Hypnos is really cute, and I want to punch him.
Hey, you keep dying? You happen to run into my brother anywhere out there by any chance? Haven't seen him in ages. What's with the long assignment?
Shh, Knight, shh.
Something about a war.
Don't really like playing games day one. Yeah.
I guess a lot's occurred down here since then.
Something about war.
I'll say, the lounge reopened, Let's see. What
Ooh,
else?
lounge.
Anyway, you see my brother out there? You tell him we've got everything here under control.
Okay, that means we should be able to see Dusa now, right? Because she was in the lounge?
Everything under control. For sure.
Such a shame.
You can shut it. Dad, I hate you.
Hey, the lounge is open.
There she is. There she is.
The prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Much of a manlet zag. Listen, he can be a short king.
I just wanted to say, don't bother picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while.
I have to clean the rafters.
Oh,
Thanks for all your hard work.
she's gone. So, like,
A commemorative board adorns
oh, that's a lot of
the
nectar.
walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve.
Is this the thirst simulator? Not necessarily for me, but I am calling out Hypnos as my type.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
Can I talk to you? Oh, wait, there's a thing here. Hi.
Greetings, broker.
Oh. Time limited offer. Is it the personality or the twink aspect? I'm not telling. Reminder, I want to punch him. Do not replicate him, or you will get punched. I'm not telling. Okay. Eep. Oh no, I said it. Punch your dad. He seems punchable. Unfortunately, we've already established that I can't attack. Hi. I can't talk to him. Oh. Oh. I like how they disappear. A lot of pomegranates, a lot of bread. I wouldn't starve here. Also, where is Cerberus? Where's my freaking
Your
dog?
father is the same as ever, child.
He is punchable. Want to know how to turn on easy mode? No. No easy mode. This doesn't look very craft mine. Yeah, I haven't installed the mod pack for the release, I realized. So, we're doing Hades. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't even update.
Good chatting.
I forgot to update this. Let's switch it to Hades. Dad probably saw where he went. I don't want to talk to him. You're right, though. Ugh.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
That's such a dad thing to say.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice.
Oh my god. And no
He's
information
on break, I guess.
on the dog. Can I get in here now?
Can't do it.
Quit middling back there.
Let me in.
No way.
Turn yourself around.
Let me in. Let me in. Okay, something is gonna go over here, right? This is empty. You gotta buy the right to that room. Lame. Okay.
Darkness is power.
It will be a while before we can buy... Ooh, talents. I'm not going to check out what the contractor has because I probably only have like 5 gems.
Show me something new.
Ooh. Oh, bigger supply of the cast. That's good. Boiling blood. To foes with the cast on them. That's good. Okay. I like it. What is... No, show me this again. Deal bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from... Yeah, I'm just gonna load up on that.
Nix's strength.
That's right, nothing to over here. So if you have a controller, I and the devs highly recommend playing with that. I own no controllers, and I also completed the entirety of Hollow Knight with a mouse and keyboard. This is just how I live. I could have bought those, but I will not.
My keepsakes.
I'm gonna vomit at Hollow Knight controller. It's called a challenge. Don't be a baby and you can do it too. Don't spend money on me. I could put one on my throne. Path of Pain, mouse and keyboard. I did that. I did that. This is you. This is you after I tell you that I did mouse and keyboard Hollow Knight. 100% completion. If I have the choice, I'm just gonna bow it.
Bye, everyone.
Not 112. No. I got too scared
Oh, it's her.
to do Nightmare Grim. Oh. It's her. You've never beaten Hades with the bow. It's through sending you a sprite animation. You hit a block and haven't found the motivation to finish the sprite. Do it. Do it, Wong. I am feeling pixel arty. I know about Aphrodite. I know that she is the only character in this whole game who does not have clothes. Hi, ma'am.
It must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
He said that like he's sliding into her DMs.
Little godling. I have to say you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
She's DMing my Tumblr account and wants my credit card details to see live chat. Get her off my screen! Ma'am, put that thing away. So enemies take more damage from your attacks. That's cool. You got a rare. And inflicts weak. That's nice. The special, that's the Q. Dash deals damage where you end up and inflicts weak. I'm going with the rare.
Interested in the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Ooh. Hi. Bam. Well, now I'm gonna get more gems for the contractor. I'm kind of not interested in the contractor stuff. I feel like there's something over there, because I'm seeing red, but I guess that's just the shading. Nice. Perish. I hate louts. I hate louts. Destroyed. Oop. What is this little guy doing up here? You, huh? Her again. Contractor is more of a late game dude. Noted. Oh.
Idiot.
Those dudes that throw out landmines stress me out for some reason.
Olympus, I accept this message.
All I know of the contractor is he can give you benefits out on the run. That's good. It comes from limited resources at the second floor boss drops. Noted. Any life chambers are worth more. Special. I'm gonna go with the special. Which, speaking of, I need to use more. Ooh, nectar. Yeah, we're going for nectar. Nectar, nectar, nectar.
Come and get it.
Hehehe. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. If I had a penny for every game where the crystals shoot lasers that I played with a keyboard and mouse, I'd have 2 games. Wait. What are the rings making you appreciate horses? You love Shadowfax, Brigo, and Bill. Wong, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I grew up with horses, and my family still has a horse. They are very interesting animals. I like to refer to them as couches with anxiety. Also, the fact that they can make horses act in movies, that's so cool. Horses could destroy us. But they don't. Horseboy spotted? Kinda. It's a lifestyle that I grew up with, not something that I naturally have an obsession with. Hey, you! Get over here. It's cool that you can put double cast on things. Horse handling, very fascinating. Yeah. Wong, if you haven't seen the movie Nope. Nope came out in 2020, I think. It is a horror movie, but the protagonists run a business where they train horses for use in Hollywood. I found that aspect of the movie incredibly interesting, along with everything else in the movie. So I'd recommend that to you. You rode a horse once because it was friends with a horse girl. Oh, because you were friends with a horse girl. And she had horses at her birthday party. Call it more of a suspense and mystery horror. That's fair. Ooh. Ooh. Charges up slower. You used to do horseback riding and it wasn't your thing? Fair. I
Feels lighter then.
don't love horseback riding. I think horses are very interesting animals, and I respect them. I haven't taken any damage yet. I ain't even need the centaur heart. Used to take horseback lessons in 3rd grade. Galloping freaked you out? And his sprying crushed your family jewels. We trotted. You would have gotten a lot out of posting. When you're riding a horse, posting is when you slightly stand up. Jinxed it. Posting is when you slightly stand up every time the horse takes a step. And that vastly reduces your up and down motion. That would have helped you out. Oh, I didn't realize he had all that armor. Neat. Hello? Hi? Can I break your armor? Hi? I'm here to injure you. What's the farthest you've gotten so far? I have not beaten Meg yet. I got decently close, but because I'm very clumsy, I keep dying to the spikes in her room. Beautiful animals, but their strength is something to fear. Yes. Oh yeah, don't stand behind horses. Just do not. Oh, I forgot the centaur heart increases your total, not just heals you. That's good. Meg is your all-time favorite. That's valid. I think she's a very spicy girl, and she deserves to be someone's favorite. Cyclops jerky. 30% damage, 10 encounters. Gain +1 from your cast. I'm gonna go with that. And let's get some darkness. Oh, and there's my first damage. Oh my gosh. Louts. You can see the moment more than a couple of things is happening on screen, I start to panic. And it's just how Connor functions. Oh, I didn't grab it. Okay, where is it? Ooh, Zeus or cash? I think the money will... Oh, wait. No, that's not getting money, that's spending money. And I do not have the cash money. Do I have a nectar, though? Yo, how do I know if I have a nectar? Oh, I do. I do. I could gift another nectar. Y'all thinking Zeus? Okay. I'm going with it. I have not gotten a dual god rune yet.
Ready, lads?
Ooh, I went right into that. Oof. Oh my god. Oh! Ooh. Okay, that was my Death Defiance.
That's what you get.
Each major character will give you a trinket that can help your runs on first nectar. Noted. Did you know that later in game you can make all the bosses extra hard? They not only get additional health, but some of them get completely different movesets. Nice. Give Skelly a nectar. Okay. I will reserve my nectar.
Has lovely Aphrodite put you in a trance already, Zagreus? Or might I offer you the blessing of Olympus to intensify her catastrophic power with my own?
Oh my god. So you finally looked up why Przewalski horses are so special. The last species of undomesticated horse on the planet, plus being considered extinct for a while before they were rediscovered. That's cool. And earn duplicate rare rewards. Sick. That rare is tempting. Oh, it will replace Heartbreak Strike. Okay.
Thunder time.
I want things to stack. Chain Lightning sounds absurd. Lozu has 3 Przewalski horses. Sick. Nice. Easy GG. Ooh, okay.
Just in time.
Ooh, okay, gotta take care of those.
That's what you get.
Okay. Every hit pops a lightning bolt. Oh, one of the orangutans gave birth. Chain lightning is absurd if you combo with speed weapons like gun or fists. Cool. Right now you have a gun, and every hit pops lightning bolt that bounces 3 to more enemies. Oh my god. Cool. I should know who that is, because I definitely talked to them before. But they're not coming to mind. And then a pomegranate. I want to talk to more gods. Let's see who this is. Athena. Deflection build.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen her before yet. Wait, do I get to restore? I do.
That's a relief.
Oh.
The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand?
We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight and I was spurred to act.
I didn't know Nyx was mom. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Dash deals damage and deflects. That would be good. Ooh. Yo, every time I fought Meg the last couple of times, I've died to traps. This is necessary. Key or darkness?
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
Must be a thing you get from the contractor? Yeah.
Not a moment too soon.
Stumbled onto it. I'm gonna go with the key. Nice. Oh, these guys. No, don't like ye. Oh, I went into that one. No. Ooh, I see. Hi. Okay. Athena builds turn the range aspect of the later levels into jokes. Oh, that's great.
Key to a weapon.
Oh, there we go. There's a double. I'm taking it.
One of them's not going to like this.
Oh. So you don't want to get these rooms. And seeing that there's like traps in this room, I assume that this is going to turn to a combat situation. Glottal. Glottal, I'm gonna squish you. Let me allow that on auto mod. Seeing how much you handled board traps, Zeus is gonna F me up. Okay.
So I I feel very proud.
Get out of here. Don't. I'm eating that. That was a good crab. That was a perfectly good crab. Trolling me. Okay.
I understand you've made your choice, cousin, and I, in turn, now have my family's reputation to uphold.
Lady Athena, I'm sorry. Let's give her a show.
Ooh.
Protect it.
Man, she said don't hit my loud. Oh, okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay. Oh, and then you get the other one after. What does Troll Connor even do? It plays one of the sound effects for like someone following me or etc. But I think the sound might be a little quiet, so I should probably turn it up. I just keep forgetting to go back and do it.
All is forgiven, Zagreus, and I take no offense. Exacting vengeance is just something we Olympians all do from time to time.
She said, yeah, we're just feisty. Can't recall what buff Athena was putting on those louts. Well, it was definitely making them impervious anytime that shield was up. Probably Athena's aid. Okay, I'm glad we have a little more cash from this. You gotta stay very mobile. Would have designated those areas of the map at random and oftentimes targeting your location. Good to know. Can't afford that. And then it looks like we go up against Meg. Hi.
Hey, Carol. If there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you?
That's the most he's ever said.
Great.
Okay. Our money will disappear, so I might as well buy.
Useful.
What's over here? Just the boat? Just where the boat would be? Like how they look shocked. Sorry for coming off as hand-holy? No. I do not have a no backseating tag, and I do not have a no spoiler tag, and that is how I like it.
Can't get rid of me, Meg.
There she is.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
Ma'am.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe it...
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
She said, I love beating the crap out of you. Oh, trap. Eep! Eep! Eep!
Requesting backup now. As often as it takes.
Ouch. I think we did better than the last couple of times I fought her though. Do I have an old school comfort game? I really like Fate. The Fate series is a dungeon crawler from Wild Tangent. I used to play it on my mom's PC back in like, I think 2007. Probably came out of 2004. I'm so glad you know about Fate. I had only recently learned that there were more games in the series, so I picked up the following two. They weren't as good as the first one, and I haven't picked up the final one that's available on Steam, but I want to pick it up if it goes on sale. No, yeah, I sunk days worth of time into the Fate series. Here he is. Here's my little man. Hello!
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. Anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Hypnos. What does she have that I doesn't? What does she have? Maybe he'd like it if I punched him. Nope. Both of you. Both of you. Dog's back. You're right. Perfectly.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Perfectly good divergence. I can give the dog nectar.
How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word?
The Underworld Prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate the Infernal Hound, as none of his three heads possess the gift and curse of speech.
I only have one nectar. I like the dog, though. Oh. You guys said the next best option is also Skelly. Nah, I'm giving this to the dog.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another...
The next one can go to Skelly. Oh.
Thank you, boy.
Aww.
More pets? More pets.
Yes, more pets. Oh. Oh. Good boy. Goodness. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. But a dedicated pet button is good. Oh my gosh. Eep. Oh no, I said it. And I'm stuck.
You're irritating me, boy.
Good. I have in fact said it. Hey, okay, I need to change the settings on that. Because you guys are doubling up. Hi.
Achilles, have you ever run across the shade of Daedalus in all your time? I found some of his legendary hammers out there, but no sign of him.
I've never met him, no. Your father keeps him fully occupied with building out his underworld and renovating constantly. No wonder some of his old crafting tools are strewn about. I take it you've been able to make use of them?
Indeed I have.
Hmm. Oh, she's not here. She's not here. But my girl.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be.
Can we get a counter for the double counter?
To enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
I know there's a way for me to reduce the counter. But also, there's a lot of eeps that weren't counted before I had the counter, so we'll just let you guys have that one.
It's better than nothing.
What you got?
Good?
I'll save up for now.
Nix isn't around.
Where's Mom?
I want to go lie down.
Is it time?
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades.
We finally sleep.
Prince of the underworld, Zagreus, rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as
Thank you, King.
Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Yes.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
No, what? I gotta listen to all of them.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son.
Oh, two of them? Give me that.
But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter.
Okay, Nyx is not
his
Mom.
mother's hand.
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this for Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both
Drama.
did, all my life.
Thus did the prince discover inadvertently the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
Entirely by chance.
Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
I love that Zag talking about the narrator is both a fourth wall break, but also demonstrates his power as a member of the Pantheon. Ooh. No turn back, seems.
You... why? You're... Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
I want to be nice to her. Stepmoms are moms too.
I wonder, will you even remember me?
Family drama.
I can do anything.
Anything except hug your mother. Store a small amount of health. Or attack and special damage. I can only afford one. Let's go with... Oh! Maxed out.
The power of night. Skelly. New one there.
Ooh, 25 to the total. "25 encounters. Whoa. Okay.
Might help.
I like that, so I'm gonna keep it. Ooh, a sparkly.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really.
Hey, Skilly. Bam. We'll get you some nectar next time, my homie. And then maybe Dusa.
Nice.
What does he have to say? Heck if I know. He's dead.
Alright, I'm back.
Wait, give me... Oh. I actually can't talk to him now. Neat. I have wasted dialogue. Okay, I think I will actually be wrapping up here. We've been going for about 2 hours, short 2 hours and a half. Rolling on midnight for my time. And... oh, I'm also eepy. So, let's look for someone to raid. Thank you. Wait, did you just count? No, because Eepy is just sleepy but shortened. No. I refuse. I see. Leonie is playing BioShock. I think they might appreciate a raid. So, that sounds good to me. Leonie is a somewhat recent streamer, but they've really jumped headfirst into the makings of all of that. Oh, also, backing up to chat, good night, dude. Glad you're enjoying the game. Thank you so much for gifting it to me. Let me set up this raid. Raid what is that? VT? Yeah, VT. No, I wrote that wrong. Oh, wait, it's probably because I did an ad. It's Raid Leonie VT. Okay, there we go. Alright. As always, be good to Leonie, be good to each other, and most importantly, be good to yourselves. Have a good one. Take care.